How do? Bit of adjustment. Like I said, don't get told off no more for doing that. So, little cooler this evening, brought the boy out. Here you go, nut job. Go on. Little bit of prison humour tonight. Nothing serious. Little story. 2 officers, how they got nicknames on K-Wing. How for me the nickname stuck with them. How one of them took it on the chin and the other spit his dummy right out. So there's 2 lads. On K-Wing, we had a job Monday to Friday. Well, they had the job at the weekend, but it was a different job. Monday to Friday, morning and afternoon, you had 2 runners from K-Wing. K-Wing runners. K-Wing being the wing where they were based. Runners, meaning literally they would fetch people to and from places that morning. They'd take the top jail, where K-Wing was, prisoners to education. They'd take people to reception. They'd take people to other wings. That was their job. They had 2 radios. The moves officer on K-Wing, that's a person who used to coordinate moves around the jail of prisoners, would coordinate those guys. Anyway, one day these 2 guys go AWOL. That means they were missing in action. Come on, Stevie. Missing in action. Radios turned off. Now, some days that job's not so busy, others busy. Today was busy. Anyway, K-Wing governor at that time, from the training centre when I was in there. I got on with him well. This way, Stevie. He went down for we had a little cafe then at that point in the office block. What had happened in the morning, you'd take orders for bacon butties and the like. Somebody'd take the money, 9 o'clock they'd go down, fetch the butties, bring them back to the wing like a working break. You didn't get to sit down and eat them, you know, in peace and quiet or whatever. So these 2 lads have gone to the cafe, they've turned the radios off. Missing in action. They decided they'd have a full English breakfast, sat down. The governor went in, had a breakfast, said morning, said nothing. Stevie? When he got back to the wing, he told the moves officer, who told everyone, my mate Nobby Nobbler was on shift. That lad used to make me laugh. He was dry, but he really would. This way, come on in. He would take the Michael out of everyone. He'd have a laugh. So these 2 lads got nicknames straight away. Yeah. One of them was called Day, like night and day. So his nickname was All Day Breakfast. See what he did there? Makes me laugh. Made me laugh a lot. And I always called him All Day Breakfast. Even when the joke was done, months, years later, I always called him All Day Breakfast, and he took it on chin. He used to shake his head, you know, like, roll his eyes, but it always made me laugh. The other lad, who was called Woody, yeah, that was his name. 2 reasons why I smile when I thought about this. One, if they were to make a movie, Toy Story the movie, in real life, not animation, Woody would be Woody the cowboy. Yeah, he looked like him quite a lot. Anyway, Woody got named Woody 2 Sausages. So we got All Day Breakfast and Woody 2 Sausages, or Mr. All Day Breakfast and Mr. Woody 2 Sausages. All Day Breakfast on the chin, Woody 2 Sausages, boom, dummy come right out, spit it right out. Somebody does that on K-Wing, especially like Nobby Nobbler and myself. You're going to do it more, you know. If someone's not going to have a laugh, they're going to get punished, as it were. So moving on, we've now got 2 characters, yeah, for a couple of more stories. Crumpets. If you live in the UK, you'll know what a crumpet is, yeah? Round, yay thick, spongy, holes in it. It's a savoury product, yeah? You put them in a toaster, toast them, they firm up, become a bit crisp, put hot butter on them. You could put peanut butter on them or jelly or jam or anything. But they're crumpets. I used to love them, me. So this morning, I bought 2 packets, 12 crumpets. I'm not going to eat them all, I know what you're thinking. But I bought 2 packets. So I goes up to get me dinner on K-Wing. All day breakfast is there, eating my crumpets along with 2 other lads. All day breakfast ain't guilty. I looked at the lad, who I knew had done it straight away. I said, "You all right, them crumpets?" He must have known, straight away on the defence. They were out of date. I went, "Were they?" I said, "They weren't out of date this morning when I bought them." "They weren't." You're angry. He's a young lad. Never, ever, ever. This lad, K-Wing officer, knew how to take a joke. He couldn't take one. Anyway, I looked at all day breakfast, gave him a disgusted look like you would, Yorkshireman. They're eating his dinner, the dogs, they're eating my dinner. Walked out, all day breakfast, picked up a crumpet, cobbed it at this lad, hit him in the head, had a proper go at him. You know, all day breakfast were embarrassed. The other lad, not so much. 23 years I worked in engineering, nobody ever took my snap. Again, you know, you might not know what a scran or snap is. That's your dinner. It's your food you take to work, yeah? Take your snap or a scran. 23 years in engineering, in fridges, on nights, left on the side, nobody ever touched nothing. Drunk nothing I took in, took no butties, didn't take me scran, touched me snap, didn't take a bag of crisps, took nothing. The prison service is full of absolute dogs. They rob your food. Nobby Nobbler, I said this in the book. Yeah, he weren't big on food, didn't take it in, you know, might grab something off Surbury or whatever, but he got a liking for orange juice. We're buying a litre of orange juice on his way in every day, someone were taking it. Yeah? He go at dinner, half his bottle had gone. So you know what he started doing? Eh? He started wee-weeing in it. Yeah, he'd pour some out in something else and he'd wee-wee in it, it's still disappearing. We never found out who that was, but for 6 months, whoever it was, you were drinking Nobby Nobbler's wee-wee. But there you go, your dog. If you're going to rob someone, rob a man's food, or a lass's, lad or lass's food, you're a dog. I'll do a vlog about prison food tomorrow. Just come to me now. Be a nice little vlog that. Another subscribers asked the question, you know, what's prison food like? Everyone's always going on about it. Facebook, you see posts. Prisoners get a bed, they get eating, they get free this, they get free that, they get free food, pensioners have to buy it and all that. So I'll do a vlog on prison food. Where it's at now, private and public sector. Another story, only one, a short one. Again, it's about food. There's people out there who know me. I'm a bit of a foodie. That don't mean I like, you know, flash restaurants, although I've been to a fair few. You know, I can be quite eloquent and well-spoken when I need to be, and appropriate. But I just love me scran, yeah? Whether it's a chippy or a steak somewhere nice, or you're barbecuing at home. So yeah, people who take your food are absolute dogs. It's the lowest of low, and it used to happen all the time. So there was a lass called Hoppy. She still is, I believe. She was all right. We had a few ding-dongs, me and her, you know what I mean? Rough and ready. Me. Not you, Hoppy, if you ever see this. But that's how it is in prison, you know. You could have a ding-dong with her and she'd be a mate. 2 minutes later, that's how it has to be, you know. Have a go and let it drop. So this lass, it's a birthday. I promised. Come on, kid. Well, you don't have to. Have a lay down, it's warm. Lay down. Let me wipe your eyes. Come here. There you go. Lie down, Ned. Let's have a look at Stephen, shall we? There's a game of football on tonight. There you go, Stevie. That's as close to a ball as we're coming, innit, kid? So I promised to make Hoppy. Wow. My arm's not long enough. You know, I preferred a headshot on that. You can't see my big body and all that. So I promised to make her a trifle. For whatever reason, I didn't make a trifle. You know, I did long shifts, I was knackered. Anyway, last thing at night, we are lass. Tesco's walked in, bam, Hoppy's birthday tomorrow. So I bought her a Tesco's extra special trifle. If you're not from this country, Tesco's is a supermarket. Yeah, extra special is their special range of food, you know. Whatever it's special, it's special. But I bought her a trifle. I thought about her, thought that counts. I haven't made one. Extra special trifle, so it's in the fridge. Yeah, she might not have been in the fridge. Incidentally, on all the wings at Strangeways and all the places where staff would eat, you all had a bit of a brew room, we used to call it. A little room on the wing, yeah, where you'd have a microwave, a baby belling, which was a little cooker, fridge, that sort of thing. Every office, that's manager's office on the wings, had TVs as well. When I come from Forest Bank private sector that gets all the stick, and I found out that, you know, there was a TV in every office at Strangeways, I found that really, really strange. Anyway, I'm losing the plot there, aren't I? So dinner time comes. Oppe is on the servery. That's where the prisoners serve food. They're just tidying up. I'd wait for the lads to tidy up, lock them up, go and do the head count, count everyone, put the numbers in, you could get your scran. So she says, where's my trifle? Come on, kidder, this way. Where's my trifle, Sammy? I say, it's in the fridge, love. I says, apologise, I haven't made you one, but I bought you one. She's happy. I've thought about her. Toddles off down to office, you know. Bits wobbling and that. Only joking. Comes back a minute later, hands on hips. I says, what's the matter, love? She went, he's eating it. I went, who's eating it? So we had a nurse, diabetic, allegedly, and other things. I'm trying not to talk ill about people now, you know, the people I work with. However, this guy, the reason I'm happy to talk about him, because he got no empathy, no understanding, and he was horrible with the prisoners. That is not acceptable for me, so that's why I'm talking about him. Yeah, other people now, I try and move on from that. So I goes in, yeah, does me count, goes in the office, yeah. He's got a little bowl. He's got the extra special trifle at the side. He's got a little bowl and he's got a big portion in the bowl, yeah. So I looked at him. No, I'm lying. He ain't got a little bowl and taking a portion. He's got a full trifle. The full pigging trifle in front of him, yeah. Nose bag, truffle pig, he's in, snorting away. So I looked at him, I looked at her. He's not computing this, yeah. Okay, it's only a trifle. He obviously knows it's not his. So I kicks off me proper. Started effing and jeffing. I called him alt names. Might have called him a piglet or something like that because he was snorting away. Yeah, the excuses. It's mine. I says, obviously it's yours now. No one else is going to touch it. Yeah, he got cream all over his face and that. I'm laughing. I'm laughing now. Anyway, you know what people can be like. So as I'm having a go, Oppie's on my shoulder giving it him. Anyway, it was a dog. He robbed her a trifle that I'd bought for her. But, you know, that just barefaced cheat. He hadn't hidden away in a cupboard or something. He's in the middle of the office eating his pigging trifle. Anyway, enough about the trifle. Well, no, actually, because here's what happened, you see. About 2 weeks later, the manager, who, again, equally like him, no empathy, no support for the nursing staff. So, yeah, he was in bed with him, really. You know, not nice people. Anyway, he gets me in the office. So he gives me this paperwork. I says, what's that? He says, it's complaint, a grievance. I says, what about? You know what I'm going to say, don't you? He says about trifle. I says, you're being serious? He says, yeah, I'm being serious. Laddo upstairs made a complaint that you called him a truffle pig or something, and you were making noises like a pig. Yeah? I says, yeah, I did. He says, well, you can't do that. I says, has he told you why? He says, because he was eating trifle. I says, no. He was eating a trifle I bought for somebody else. Got it like a nose bag, snorting up. Anyway, by the time I finished, the manager were like, he just ripped it up, yeah. So not only did this truffle pig, yeah, eat up his trifle, he then tried to get me done for it. How low is he? 15 minutes, there you go, guys. Something to nothing, that. It's something a bit different. You know, they were funny times. I can laugh about it now. If I saw Hoppy, she'd laugh about it. The lad won't be laughing. I didn't like him. But there you go. So, if you're watching football tonight, I hope you get a result. If you're not watching football, I hope you have the best evening possible, guys. I'm going to continue 2 vlogs a day for the near future. I haven't worked out how to upload full videos, join them together and the stuff. I've got some interviews in the bag. I'm going to keep the content coming, and hopefully, no I won't, not hopefully, we will get sorted all right. So thanks for your lovely comments. Thanks for the people who were concerned over the weekend. Great bunch of subscribers, honestly. It's amazing. I was reading the comments from Anita's interview. Just absolutely amazing messages of support. If you haven't seen that, guys, it's quite a recent one. Go and have a look. Anita. 1 hour and 3/4 in 2 parts, less than an hour each. What an amazing last year's. Bless you. And Daz. See you soon, guys. Okay, parting shot as always. Is that it, Steve? Nothing to say. Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming. And I'll see you.